All right, so here's some bonus part of the episode that if you stayed this long, this is what you're getting. So I'm going to give you a list of my favorite podcasts that I listen to. So these are my favorite number ones for 2025. Rachel Maddow, of course. Listen, Rachel, I doubt you're seeing this or hearing this, but I understand you're working on other stuff, but once a week, and it's been a while now, once a week is still not enough. I can't. You need to be on at least, how about adding Fridays? Come on. Well, it's the weekend. How about Wednesdays? Mondays and Wednesdays. Come on. Rachel, I need you. I listen to NPR's Up First in the mornings. It's like they take 3 of the top news stories and they dive in. Think Media podcast, I listen to that a lot. This week with George Stephanopoulos, I love the roundtable segments. There's one asshole I hate on that, but all right. Diary of a CEO, I love that. This gentleman, I hate the fact I can't remember names, but I need them. I should start writing them down. He talks with all kinds of people from all walks of life in business and entertainment who are leading in the industry. And so I love his podcast. Playing on air is basically what you hear is like readings of plays happening, like you would do like if you're trying to pitch a play and get, you invite people to, you're performing the play, but you're reading it from the script. It's called a reading, for those of you who don't know. And this is called Playing on Air, and they do that, and they talk with some of the actors afterwards. It's a lot of fun. And a new one that I found recently called Show People Pod, where this guy interviews actors. The most recent one I found is starting to make waves is the one with Ian McKellen. I need to go back and listen to the whole thing because I only saw a clip that grabbed me in about repertory, and I feel the same way about that. So those are my favorites. The ones I listen to regularly, somewhat regularly, Pivot with Kara Swisher and Scott Galloway. Very, very, very smart people. Kara Swisher was a tech reporter. She covers that, and Scott Galloway is a financial professor and guru. I suppose he started many businesses throughout his years. And he also has his own podcast, which I listen to regularly, called Prof G Markets, which is great. I also listen to, and this is somewhat of a guilty pleasure, but maybe not a guilty pleasure, because sometimes he has a lot of wise things to say. Sometimes he's off his fucking nut. Is Aware and Aggravated with Leo Skeppy. Bro, I'm a fan. You have a lot to share. I sometimes you really are insightful. Sometimes I take your way out there, but I appreciate everything you're sharing. And I have to be honest with you, sir, if you're seeing this, part of me completing this first season is because of you. Something you said in one of your older pods about saying, fuck what they think, just do it. So I'm doing it. Pardon me. More coffee. That is definitely cold coffee. I loved it. House of Halliwell. Yes, House of Halliwell. Holly Marie Combs and Leo and Chris, her husband and her son in the show. They have the podcast House of Halliwell, and they talk about the show and they dissect the episodes and what's going on behind the scenes. And with Shannon Doherty's passing, they talk about that and it hit them hard. So there's that. Sniffy's Cruising Confessional. Sometimes they have some really cool episodes. Sometimes they're not so great. But yeah. And of course, the SCOTUS oral arguments. If you have not listened to the oral arguments at the Supreme Court, this comes because there was a time where I wanted to be a lawyer, and when in high school, I loved reading about the Constitution and not the Pledge of Allegiance, the Declaration of Independence and all of that. And it's like understanding how it works and how our laws were set, what made us the country that we are. The Supreme Court was at the pinnacle of all of that because we're a nation of laws, and these people are there to make sure our laws are followed, amended, worked. It's an ever amorphous changing thing. That's what makes this country so great. And so sometimes those oral arguments, if you're listening, whew, so when the one with about Roe v. Wade, you should check that one out. That was really hard to listen to, but it was powerful. I thought they were going to do. I was looking forward to, honestly, just to see how the arguments would go. Not that I wanted it to happen. Was the Oglefeld when they were revisiting gay marriage, but the court decided not to pick that up. Kudos on them. So I hope you enjoyed this bonus footage, and Happy New Year!